Hey, Jan. My lipstick's all messed up, so I was drinking coffee and crap, so I didn't have time, so I was just wing it. I hope everyone's doing okay, though. Yeah, I came on early because I have so much to get done, guys. I don't want it late, and I've been up since like 6:37 this morning, so I need to get a bunch of crap done. And tomorrow I have so many errands to run. I walk everywhere because I'm legally blind, so I have to walk to the food store, which is about 2 miles. But I walk there. And crap, I just remember what I had to do besides go to the food store. Oh, I gotta send out the giveaways. Hey, Frankie. Hey, Dana. Yeah, I know. It's actually a lot of people said that they wish they found me. Shit, I wish I knew somebody like me when I was getting my shit done. Because I had to learn everything on my own. But yeah, it's good to find at the right times. But it's good to know I'm in YouTube's algorithm. Oh, the denture. I know there's a lot of people that take it harder. See, I've lived with pain my whole life, so you get used to just sticking it out, being strong, pushing through. A lot of people aren't like me. As you go through life, not even denture journey. Hey, Melinda. Not even just denture journey. It's even in life you realize not everybody thinks like you. So when you wonder how can somebody be so terrible in life, or how can people murder somebody, or not everybody thinks the same. Hey, Tina. But yeah, I got to remember that not everybody thinks how I do with pain. Like, because when I did my tops, it was a bitch. It was hard to deal with my tops. Um, hey, Sandra. Hey, Don. But I was like, I'm going to stick it through this and keep finishing because I did not get this far for nothing. And I just kept pushing through the pain. And just, I'm like, I know it doesn't last long. Every surgery has pain, so you just gotta like try to stick it out as best as possible. And it does. It does get way better. I wouldn't be sitting here in front of you guys. Hey, Sharon. Your Sharon, your dentist can do it. You can't do it. Unless you ask their permission if you could do your own soft reliner, because say if they're bad at it, which is so common. Normally they're not that great. They put very little or too much and it doesn't go well. But you can't do your own work if you have a warranty. You have to get permission from your dentist or you lose everything. Hey, Renee. Hey, Sarah. Jen, yeah, a lot of people say that when they finally catch my live. I noticed that when I do mine, it wasn't even like done on purpose. I just was struggling with time today. So normally when I do mine earlier, there's more people that end up on. You're welcome, Sharon. I know it sucks. A lot of people, I prefer, and I tell everybody, it's always best to do your own soft reline because you know how much shrinkage you have. You know the correct fit, or you can actually feel one spot, like say you need a little bit more on the right bottom, on the right back, or right middle. You feel that. They don't add to it. Once you leave, that you're pretty much SOL. So I always think it's better to do your own soft relines. So I'm not the one to ask about dentist soft relines because I don't think they're good at doing them. I've seen so much bad done by dentists. You know, people think that I just see good all day. All I see is bad all day. All day, whether it's my autoimmune or like medical stuff, dental stuff, and people just show me horrible pictures. And then, I do have some people that, when you first go into this journey, like I said before, with the pain, I warn people. I think I'm the only YouTuber that genuinely warns people, hey, listen, you might want to be careful because when you first get extracted with immediate dentures, even without immediate dentures, it's going to hurt like a bitch for the first like 10 days, roughly. It might even be less. You might have very little pain. But I always warn people because you go into this shit blind, you're blindsided and you have no idea. So I tell people when you're in extreme pain, if you see the blood clots still in your mouth and you don't see your jawbone through your socket, you're good. It's normal, horrible, shitty ass pain. that sucks royally. Like, there's no way to describe it. But some people can't handle it and they quit very easily. Hey, Helen. Hello, Tiddly. You know, I tell everybody all the time, hey, Tabby, um, you know, with this process, everything can be fixed. So don't just take out your denture and say screw it and just gum it, because that's not going to help you at all. Um, you know, when they're loose, when they're rocking, when they're moving, you know, a lot of people say when one side, this is a common thing, especially with the bottoms, they're noticeable. When one side is higher than the other, that just means that you had more bone on the like say this side, because our right and left is different than this side. So all you have to do is just get your dentist or yourself can just file it down and make it even. Because impressions, everybody's mouth is different. Your mouth, each nook and cranny is different on each side. So if one side is higher than the other, like mine was, all you have to do is just take a file and just file it down. But even if your denture is rocking or moving or you're getting more mouth sores because of it, all you need is a soft reline. Yeah, you know, a lot of people, you know, especially if you have Medicaid. Luckily, I was able to get immediate dentures, but if you have Medicaid, they make you wait about 2 months to 3 months before you get your what they call permanent dentures, way too early in immediate denture stage. So I always tell people that have Medicaid just like me, but I was able to pay off in payments and get immediate dentures, is you want to make sure like you save money up, because I think it's like $500 to do a hard reline. Hey Marlene, um, to save $500 or plus up for the year, because in a year with your permanents, having them in your immediate denture stage, because the first year of dentures, your gums shrink too much. So at a year, you want to hard reline them so they're actually good for the next 8 years. Hey, Ann. Yeah. Dentists constantly screw up. I don't know why. But you know, a lot of people, I always tell people, make sure you ask your dentist first, because you can void your warranty. But many people use denture fit anyway, because you could just easily take it out. But I always warn people, make sure you ask your dentist first. If you're not going to see your dentist for a while and you could put denture fit on top of a dentist soft reline. But most people don't like to do that. But you can. Only a dentist one, not reline, yeah, just a dentist one. Because it's the common material. But, you know, some people, I do have that follow me that still use denture fit with a warranty. They just don't tell their dentist because they don't see their dentist often. So they can keep denture fit in for 3 months and get away with it. But I always warn people to always make sure you get approval, because I don't want to steer people. Hey, Terry. So I did a crap load of laundry today at the laundromat. I have stuck going there. I hate going there. But I have so much clothes to put away. So much shit to do. Hi, Nancy. Yeah, but what I've noticed around this time, I always get more people popped on. It's probably because 7 o'clock to like 8, it's normally like the worst timing ever. Hey, girl, how's it going? Yeah, I'm going to send out the giveaways that I've recently accumulated, that I've made. Yeah, there's been a lot of shit going on. I do go to New York City mid-May, like literally middle of May. Because I got to film and do all that for a company that's not even denture related whatsoever, but it is medical. Hey, Carla. I have a few followers from Netherlands. That's pretty cool. You know, it's pretty cool how far out, you know, you can connect with people from all over the freaking world. Hey, Peggy. So yeah, definitely signing. I already signed the contract, did all that. I'm taking Stevie with me. God, I hope he's good. I really hope he's good. but we'll see what happens. Then I spoke to my doctor because my neuropathy is really bad with MS and all of that. Plus fiber neuropathy, plus all the other neuropathy diseases I have. But all the meds they keep putting me on is making me gain weight. And I don't know if it's like a crap load of water weight or what. I eat one meal a day, maybe. And I snack on pretzels. That's it. A normal person eats 3 meals a day and don't gain weight like me. So I'm like, even my PTSD meds, my depot shot, all makes you gain weight. I was like, I want to go back down to my weight, please, because I'm not used to being overweight. So it's already managed to pinch a nerve where it's causing me horrible leg pain. You know, when you gain weight so quick, and it was quick. It was quick. It was over a few month period. I gained so much weight so quick. And I'm like, dude, I exercise all the time. Like, I don't really eat much because I'm not really hungry. Because of the gastroparesis, it makes you not hungry. And I have SIBO, so right now I'm really not hungry. But I'm like, dude, I can't even freaking lose weight. It's so mind-boggling. Stop putting me on meds that make me gain weight. Well, that's good, Carla. I'm glad you're happy with yours. You know, a lot of people, some people, I gotta say, are probably unhappy with their immediates, but I think they're just frustrated, honestly. Because it is an annoying phase for the first year. The freaking shrinkage is ridiculous. Like, if my permanent denture can nicely, with pleasant room, fit inside my permanent denture, my immediate fit in my permanent, nope, my permanent fit in my immediate denture, then obviously that goes to show how much shrinkage you have in that year. And you know, once you go to your permanent dentures, it's easier because your gums don't shrink as much. Hey, Glenda. But yeah, my mission in life, guys, is to lose weight because I'm getting sick and tired of being overweight now. It's only been a few months, but man, I mean, I have low energy anyway because of all my freaking vitamin deficiencies. And guys, I do my own injections for B12, and you know, I do like I do just think of every vitamin, I'm deficient of every single one of them. Except for, I think, calcium. But I am extremely vitamin deficient on vitamin D. But it's not like, you know, weather, like, hey, it's winter, nobody's outside in the sun kind of thing. No. Apparently, they've been checking my vitamin D, but nobody's told me. It's been, like, freaking at 3 to 9, which is almost non-existent. So yeah, I don't like being overweight because now I can't fit in a lot of my nice clothes I love. And I'm like, come on, man, how am I supposed to lose weight? And I'm waiting for my gym membership at the YMCA to go through, but they're taking 3 months to approve my application. I'm like, guys, I've been with you guys for years. What the hell's taking you so damn long? Yeah, and the person never calls me back. So yeah. And with me getting 3 feet of snow 2 days ago, that was annoying. Because I can't really be outside and exercise. My apartment's too small for me to jump up and down. But I need to get back to my target weight. I know when summer hits, I'll lose more weight. But it's still frustrating. And I don't like my plunky cheeks. I mean, I didn't like the fact that I was too skinny at one point. But I honestly couldn't control that because I'm never hungry. And I'm also very active, like super active. But now because all the vitamin deficiencies, your metabolism doesn't move, and it sucks. Well, that's awesome. Yeah, when people quit smoking, they do gain weight. I'm not quitting smoking. I'm gained weight enough. I'm good. Sandra, that's actually a good question. What I do is I brush my dentures first with the denture paste, then I soak them because you want to lift up some of the debris. You might not get it all with brushing. And it also gets all the bacteria that's stuck in behind the plaque harder. So if you clean your denture really, really well and then soak them in the Dr. B stuff, that lifts stains and also kills all the bad bacteria. But I mean, I guess you could do it both ways. Hi, Diana. Yeah, Yeah, see, everybody's popped on. You're welcome, Sandra. But you know what's funny is I want to do lives on how to do things, like how to adjust your denture live with everybody and how to clean your denture live with everybody. Just, to teach everybody while I'm with them. You know what I mean? So everybody can ask me questions and I can show them and you know what I mean? Give more detail. So I got to figure out what's good timing because I've been so busy with so much stuff that in the morning I'm just like, get up and go. Wait, I didn't want to scare you, but you're welcome, Nancy. Did you get an email from them? I don't even know. If you didn't get it by now, that's weird. Because I know where you live and I think they have a place. Unless they're behind. But yeah, shoot them an email. Or you know what I could do, girl? Hold on, I'm gonna write down how to spell your last name, because girl, don't even do that. I'll get a hold of Dusty and I'll ask her. Oh no, I need that. I can't write on that. Sorry guys, I'm getting old. Yes, I am. Shush. Yeah, so Nancy, I'll get a hold of her. As long as your name is correct on here. I'll shoot her an email right after and I'll have her look into it. Girl, I have like 9 autoimmune diseases, so I always have problems. And no, normally with MS and certain autoimmune, you get vitamin D deficient. That's actually one of the signs to tell if somebody, and I'm not talking about just vitamin deficient, I'm talking about severity of it. I had none. So that's different. When you're vitamin deficient, you could be like 3 points low, 10 points low. No, I didn't have really much of any inside me. So normally that would indicate it would be my MS related. But nobody told me. All this time, nobody's ever told me. So, yeah, it's a big pain in the butt. Does it say delayed delivery? Because then that means they already know. Well, welcome, man. You're very welcome, Nancy. Hey, Joey. It's glad to see you pop on nowadays. Yeah, normally with one autoimmune, you normally have more. Like, say if you have a big autoimmune, you normally have like 3 little ones, like Raynaud, Sjogren, stuff like that. Unfortunately, I have 3 rare ones that will give me a couple more years left of my life. Because I have diffuse scleroderma, which is one of the worst autoimmune you can have. Because there's different kinds of scleroderma, so I have like the worst one, which sucks. So my GI system is a holy hot mess to begin with. I have sarcoidosis, which is another rare one, and then I have neuromyelitis optica, which is like MS, but far worse and will debilitate me ridiculously soon. So they told me to make sure I keep walking. I'm like, all I do is walk, but I keep breaking my damn bones because I walk in a trip. Yeah, I have lupus too. That's a common autoimmune though. Oh, so they already knew about it. Then I'll just ask her, Nancy, and find out when. Yeah, when it comes to, like, say if you do dental implants, guys, it's always best to do it the day you get extractions. Because I mean, you still have a chance of it getting rejected, just not as bad. But if you wait after extractions and then do it, it is so common for them to be rejected. And it's a bitch because you spend all that money into doing implants and then your body's like, no, I'm good. Thanks, bro. Yeah, they normally take the payment to hold your items. Um, if you live in America, there shouldn't be a whole lot of a problem unless it's to do with shipping. Because who knows, with COVID shit going on, and like if you live in Canada, there's always issues over there. Yeah, Nancy, I'll definitely shoot her an email and ask her. And then I'll just get a hold of you. I see you on private message all the time. No matter where you order online, they normally always take the payment immediately for when you ordered. Most places. Most. You know the one thing that irritates the shit out of me? Companies, even when you shop at the stores, they are always so quick to take your money, but to get a refund, it takes 7 days. It didn't take you 7 days to take the money. Just saying. I should be able to get it close. I give them an hour, but close to immediate to get it done. But I know some banks are a pain in the butt, so I would even give it a day. But still. Seriously. Refund 7 days? No. Yeah, something must be going on, so I'll find out for you guys. Because normally Dr. B, I get it within 3 days. Which is pretty quick. And I know somebody else that ordered got theirs quick. So I'm wondering if it's an area thing. Hey, Margie. I know, isn't that annoying? Well, thank you. Actually, I feel like shit today, but thank you. Bye, Sandra. Enjoy, girl. Eat for me too, girl. You can gain the weight for me. Love you. Hey, Joe. I like talking to you guys because when I get like certain people on, you guys are funny as hell. Hi, Victoria. You know, it's so weird because I have an older sister named Victoria. I call her Vicky, though, my whole life. No matter what she's going to say, I'm going to call her Vicky anyway. But it's so weird when I see Victoria, I always think of my sister. I really should message her to make sure she's still alive. Normally, we used to speak every day or every other day just to check on each other. But with everything going on and with the back surgery and all, I forget to talk to people. I really do. I need to start putting post-it notes to talk to this person. I tell people, please don't take offense. When you have autoimmune diseases, it's called brain fog. And your memory is non-existent. And now you include MS on top of it. And I have no short-term memory. I'm like squirrel. And I just venture off. So please do not be insulted, guys. It's just me. I used to be so good at memory, but autoimmune set in and your life sucks. Yeah, you guys have to be. You keep me on my toes. Marlene, you can't ditch me. Have a good night, girl. Try not to lose your job. Stay safe. And if anything, just tell them to message me and, I'll rave about you. Tell them not to fire you. Oh my God, Terry, I made that for... Okay, so a lot of you guys don't know that I am an amazing cook. Amazing. I kind of taught myself, I guess. I'm not a recipe person. I just blink some shit together. I'm like, Animal or the chef from the Muppets. I'm like, goblet, goblet, turkey, that guy. I just blink shit together and bam, I got my recipe. And everybody's like, Heather, what's your recipe? I'm like, I don't fucking know. No fucking idea. Like, I have to, like, when I do videos and put it on Inside the Mind of a Diva, don't mind me, guys, if I tell you the exacts because I don't know. So, for all my people out there that go by pinch, you're gonna love me because I pinch it a lot, bro. But I just figured out how to make crap. Now it's out of my head. I know if I yell to them, they'll answer, but they're loud. It's my only piece of quiet is talking to you guys. What the hell is it called? I'm not going to my fridge to go look because my memory sucks. It'll come back to me. We'll get there again. So if I randomly tell you guys shit, then you know. Have a good night, Carla. Be good, girl. Get some sleep for me, please. I need sleep. Margie, after COVID, I can't do shit. I used to have a freaking routine. Very good at my routine. got up at the same time, did everything at the same time. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I wing it now. No idea. No idea. I do have a routine because the boys are great with routine and they got thrown off really bad. So they have really bad ADHD, not like, oh, take their time, they'll work on it, they'll get better. Oh no, oh no, Thomas climbs on walls. And CB is not good at taking tests. So we've had him on a medication for a few years now. So they do a lot better on it. But because they have ADHD, they need to be on a routine. They got their ADHD from their mother. So their father's too lazy to do that. But you know, I made Thomas oak tag routine step by step. It's hanging up in our living room. And he follows it for the most part. I have to get him a timer for his toothbrush because the kid is so in la la land, he doesn't know how long he brushes his teeth for. Right, Joe? I'm like the chef from the Muppets. I'm like flinging my arms everywhere. Damn it, what is that called? It's a Spanish food. It's not red beans and rice. It's like a meat, but with a whole bunch of crazy seasonings and stuff. You can make it for tacos or burritos, and I can't. Damn it. Why does everything leave my head? Oh my God, Dr. B is amazing. You know, people think I get paid. I don't get paid. Ask Terry. Everything I do is because I want to do it. I'm an opinionated girl who doesn't like most denture products because I've done so much research in the last 2 years. And I never did that ADA approval one because you guys will be disgusted. And I don't know if you guys want to be disgusted, so I didn't want to make that video. Because what I found out, guys, for people that are not approved by ADA, don't put the shit in your mouth. Do yourself that favor. Just take my advice. Oh, girl, Victoria, do that. Yes. I tell every single denture out there, your crock pot will be your best friend. You can make anything tender. Like when I do like a whole pork roast, I make it pulled pork because when you put it slow roasting in a crock pot all day, it just falls apart. And I do it's my favorite barbecue sauce. What the hell is wrong with me today? It's like my memory's shot. Hold on, I have kids for this. Steven! He'll help me. I need to borrow you for my memory because I forgot some stuff.
What's up?
Okay, what do I make that Spanish stuff?
Chorizo?
Chorizo! Thanks, see, this is why I have kids. Shit, what was the other thing I was telling you guys about?
Carbonara, marsala.
My favorite barbecue sauce, what is that?
Sweet baby rays.
Sweet Baby Ray's. Thank you, I'll get up to you in a little bit.
Got it.
See, you have kids for memory, guys. That's what you do. I'm like sitting here struggling. Hey, James, when I got kids that remember everything. Hey, John. Dude, you know what it is, guys, is I'm so honest with everybody, and I will be upfront with you. I treat you guys the way somebody taught me and explained everything to me. I didn't waste a shitload of money. I wasted so much money on denture products, guys, that it's effing ridiculous. Yes, Joey, that's what I make. Thank you. I'll put up my recipe. I think that'll be my first recipe for you guys. Chorizo and rice. Yellow rice. Or I use jasmine rice. But I normally use jasmine rice for my Chinese dishes. And I use yellow rice. Or I use, should have just kept them in here. What the hell? Couscous. I do couscous for Spanish foods too. And it's great with steak, guys. Do couscous. It's like little tiny grains of rice. Is really what it tastes like, but it's not. I mean, I guess sort of is. But it's so yummy. Girl, I drink 7 bottles of these a day. No. I just have 9 diseases that hate me. But I drink 7 or 6 32 ounces of water a day. Yes, I pee a lot before everybody answers. But if you take your body weight, And divided by 2, that's how many ounces of water a day you should be drinking. That's why my skin's so awesome, plus the skincare I use. Stick to a routine, girls. Stick to a routine. And the fellas should care about their skin too. But no, water is everything. It helps your organs. It's everything beneficial. So yeah, I'm a huge advocate for drinking enough water. See, Don, I'm not a fan of brisket. Not a fan. I'm Irish. I don't know if you guys see about shit ton of freckles. For anybody that have followers by me, so they're always taking pictures with me. But I have constant freckles all over me. I'm Irish. And I hate corned beef. I'll eat cabbage all day, but I will not eat corned beef. Ew. It's gross. I don't like it. I don't eat anything. Hey, Jackie. Yeah, Victoria, when you have multiple issues, girl, and I work really hard on my memory. I actually try to write down everything. If you guys see my desk, which some of my videos you can, or when I did my last live in my digital support group, all you see is post-it notes everywhere. If you look at my calendars, I have one in here and in the kitchen. They're all written down on because I have to remind myself everything. And they told me when they did my scans on my brain, there's a whole bunch of white matter masses because of MS. So my long-term memory depends on how far out you're going is better, not great, but better than my short-term memory. I am Italian. I'm Italian, Irish, and Brazilian, girl. Thanks, madam. So if you guys got recipes and you're better at it than I am, because I just, chef Muppets, that's what I do. You can send me recipes. I'll give them a try. Now, or if they're, I don't do spicy, guys. I can't due to my esophagus. Thanks, scleroderma, but I can't do spices anymore. So my kids will eat it all day, and my husband. So they love spicy. MS sucks, Anne. MS sucks. And I mean, I can't blame it just solely on my memory, even though, yeah, white matter, all over my brain. But also, when you're stressed out, it can mess with your memory. You don't sleep enough, it can mess with your memory. And Lord knows I'm all of that. Oh, Jackie, I tan beautifully. Beautifully. Like, I was so dark. If you guys saw my videos and stuff last summer, you would have saw how dark I was. But I use lighting, so you kind of don't see it all the way. You'll see it in some pictures. But I get dark. And I don't use tanning lotion. I actually use SPF 75 or higher because I've had skin cancer. Actually still do. Got to get those removed too. But they weren't doing elective surgeries until like a couple months ago, so I'll get to it. But yeah, I'm a huge advocate for protecting your skin. And also, if I know people that use baby oil on their skin or like cooking oil, which is horrible, or coconut oil, you're going to cause so many wrinkles on you, girl. Don't do that. Don't. There is tanning stuff out there that is high in the SPF. They always told me if I use tanning stuff, make sure it's 35 or higher. Or you're using cooking oil on your body. And that's just a big bummer. I don't really burn. I don't, but I'm also allergic to the heat, guys. So this is where it gets tricky. Even now, I'm swelling, so I have little sausage fingers. I can't even get my wedding ring off. I swell a lot. Under stress, mainly heat, because of small fiber neuropathy, I have heat sensitivity. So even if I'm like working out, I'll swell like a balloon. My face will swell, my hands will swell, my feet will swell. In the summertime, it's really bad. Really bad. Where every summer I have to be put on prednisone. Basically, almost the whole time. It's constantly on and off. And like I'm burning on the inside out. It's not even like the sun's burning my skin. No, I could be inside and my body knows the essence of outside and I will burn from the inside out. And I go to my doctor's office and I have like 102 fever with no infection or anything like that. It's just my body's on fire. That's part of my autoimmune. It just sucks. Damn, I should try chorizo and eggs. I don't eat it because I can't do the, esophageal. But my husband and my oldest love chorizo. Like, loves it. Especially the way I make it. I make it like Spanish, but I mix Italian with it, which makes it freaking flavorful. Like, I taste it, I love it, but it also immediately gives me heartburn. And I have acid pulling in my throat. So, gotta be careful. Yeah, it sucks. Ooh, I have an air fryer too. I have a gigantic one. I can actually bake inside of it too, which is pretty cool. It's vortex. Um, but yeah, I love the air fryer. Like, instead of making my homemade fries now in like, a pot full of oil, I now do it in the deep fryer and I just lightly coat the potatoes in oil. Then I put it inside. Oh, by the way, guys, I'm gonna give you guys a real health note. It's better for your heart to use extra virgin olive oil, not regular, but extra virgin olive oil and canola oil. They are actually health recommended for the heart, just so you know. And it's got a lot of good healthy fat in it. Yeah, I don't like corned beef at all. Ew. Melinda. Yeah, unfortunately, like, I actually have olive skin, so I have a bright ass freaking ring light on so you guys can see me. But I normally have like olive skin. I'm Italian. I'm mainly more Italian than Irish. Then Brazilian and Irish is kind of mixed together. I did that. You know what I did, guys? This is how I found out all my, ethnic background. Which I'm also half Jamaican too, not half, but like 7% Jamaican, no, it's not Jamaican, it's African. So, thought that was pretty cool. Kind of like a League of Nations, as you will. But I did a 23andMe. Now, I didn't do it, I didn't buy it, I didn't do any of that. Scleroderma Research was looking for certain scleroderma patients to answer some questions and do a DNA test, which I was like, cool. I'm game, anything to help research out. So they only allowed certain ones. So everybody flooded to do this. I was told at the last minute, so I was actually accepted. People were like, oh, they're not accepting any more people. I'm like, I just got accepted today. And I just did it yesterday. And a lot of people were pissed, but I think they were looking for certain criteria to make. Okay. I thought they wanted like somebody just straight up main one is scleroderma, but no, they were cool with me having a lot of diseases. So I was like, okay. So I did the 23andMe thing, and they were connecting me with relatives I didn't even know existed. Like my third cousin, that's not a relative. Third cousin is the cousin of a cousin. No. That's not blood anymore. They don't even count it at the doctor's office. When they say immediate family, they means your brothers, sisters, parents, and grandparents. They don't even care about your aunt and uncle. Because I asked them, I'm like, you want to know about my aunt and uncle's diseases? Or, like, who in your family has MS? And I'm like, actually, my great aunt has MS, and she had it her whole life. They told me that MS is actually common for the Northeast. And they said if you ask people down south where they're originally from, they'll tell you the Northeast. Because they're actually finding out that MS is environmental as well. So it's environmental and genetic, but you guys can get an autoimmune disease, any health problem, heart attack, stroke, whatever, from severe stress. And I don't mean like, oh, I'm stressed out because I got to pay the rent. I mean, it's like you're so freaking stressed out that like your hair's falling out and shit's going bad and you're having panic attacks every day and heart palpitations, like severe stress. That can actually bring out an autoimmune disease because you're changing the chemistry in your body. I actually learned a lot finding out my diseases, guys. Oh, you're nice and golden brown. Melinda, share with me. Oh, that's super cute. Like being golden brown or freckles, that's adorable. Girl, you gotta send me a picture. I wanna see what you look like. Because you sound freaking adorable. Oh, okay, so Glenda, the thing with if you use avocado oil and shit like that is it's actually high smoking. It smokes out your freaking house. So windows, stuff like that, if you're using oil, if you're using a lot of it especially. But normally they tell you this. I'm always reading things, guys. That's what I do. I'm always so curious. I can't help myself. But when I was reading up on it, because I was like, all right, I use avocados in cooking all the time. Or I make Stevie's homemade guacamole dip that I won because that's what I do. But I was reading about avocado oil, and my doctors actually told me that canola oil and extra virgin oil is actually better for you. It actually has omega, so I just stick to that. But there's many people that were born and raised in the UK that are not white. So it really just depends. That's crazy, Glinda. Both you and your twin sister. Doctors must be so curious about that. Like, it's so uncommon to see that. It's normally one something, the other twin doesn't, but they keep an eye on them, or they can later on, but it's so crazy. Oh, really, James? I didn't even know that. But if you guys are interested on Inside the Mind of a Diva, my second channel, I don't just do skincare, makeup. I don't do all bougie shit and stuff. My skincare does matter, guys. Um, but I talk about autoimmune diseases. I give people information. I talk to people about blood work for because I've been treated so badly by rheumatologists. In the beginning, it was ridiculous, and I had to get shit done myself. And even all the positive tests in the world, they're like, "Oh, you're young, you're beautiful, you're fine." Great, tell that to my insides, homie. So after my 11th rheumatologist, he sat down with me. He was about to retire. He's like, I know somebody. He was like, I think you have scleroderma, Heather. It really looks like it. And he goes, and looking at your GI record, holy moly, you definitely have it. He goes, but I'm not going to put that down on file. I want my friend who works with the Scleroderma Foundation, and he's won Doctor of the Year so many times. But, he wanted me to go see him, and he was going off about other shit. I'm like, all right, so I don't have scleroderma. He goes, oh, no, no, you do. You do. You do. I'm sorry, I didn't say that. You have scleroderma. He goes, but you have another one, and I can't pinpoint it. So years ago, they were trying to diagnose me with MS, but it just wasn't clear. It was like borderline. But now it's so off the rails, severe. They dropped the ball. We'll just say that because they caught it enough where they could have controlled it. I think everybody who was born with a tan, you're blessed. You are. I mean, I'm glad in the sun I darken really well. Even if SPF at like to the highest, I still darken. Which is great because I'd rather have a tan to cover scars from surgery I've had. Like guys, I've had 37 surgeries. And I'm just saying, tanning doesn't even fix it either. Because the 8, 9 clots I got taken out of my left leg, of the blood clots that couldn't be caught on a CT or MRI. So when they did exploratory surgery, they found them all and had to reroute my veins. Almost died. It was supposed to be a 45-minute surgery to get out superficial blood clots until they went in and saw, holy shit. They ended up calling more surgeons in, more people in, and they couldn't even transfer me to bigger surgical rooms. So they said it was so tight getting everybody to work and rerouting, and great team I had. Great freaking team. But when I tan on my legs, the white scars show up so badly. So I've tried everything to lessen that scar, and I'm just like, I'm embrace my damn scars. It is what it is. My thoughts is definitely hereditary. Yeah, definitely. I definitely know that's at least one of them. I got RA for my dad's side, and all of us got our gallbladder out. Like, there's so many things that are hereditary. That's gonna happen. But MS, yeah, definitely is hereditary. Absolutely. I do also agree with the doctors with the proof they showed me that it's as well. And I do 100%. I've been through it. If you're under severe stress, like I was with, like my ex in court and order protection, all that shit, like it was bad. And then being with somebody abusive in the process, I was under so much stress. I caused it on myself. So some of my stuff was genetics. some of my stuff, a lot of my stuff was stress related. Yeah, my sister has sensitive skin. She's pale as hell. Like she's like porcelain doll pale. So, yeah, she burns a lot. I remember when we were younger, my sister was a teenager, and when she went to the beach, she came back with like such bad sunburn. So bad. It was blistering ridiculously. So she just stayed in the air conditioner for like a freaking week and just slept the whole time. What kind of desserts do I make? Girl, I can make anything. I make homemade cheesecake 7 different ways because there's many ways you can do it and different recipes. And you guys also have to know if you ever want to learn how to make stuff yourself, take a recipe, use it as a base, and then you can add your own spin on it, and then you can create your own creation. But yeah, I can make anything. I make all kinds of cookies, all kinds of cakes and cheese. Like I make anything. I can make cannolis. I can make eclairs. I can make everything. I really can. The one thing I'm trying to perfect is Bush de Noel. Normally like a Christmas thing. It's kind of like the Christmas Yule log, which again, trying to perfect. I have very shaky hands. Um, so rolling that and getting it perfectly designed, it's really hard for me because when you have certain autoimmune, like my hands constantly drop shit, and my hands can't stay steady at all. So yeah, some things are a struggle, but Bush to Noel, I will perfect one of these days. Hey Tony, hey Naomi. Jupiter, the reason why it's like a catch 22. See, I like cold weather because I'm allergic to bees and I keep getting stung and I keep almost dying. Or I get paralyzed on the right side of the body, like last year. That was bad. Um, Not a fan of the bug situation or swelling like a balloon. But I can't do the cold well because I have Raynaud's. But my Raynaud's is severe. I get ulcers in my fingers. My hands turn black. I can lose my fingers and toes. And I've looked like somebody thought I literally got punched in the face when I was actually like, it was just me and the kids. I think it was like 5 years ago, 4 years ago. I don't know. But when I was out in the cold, the whole left side of my face was just black and blue. So I can't do the cold either, unfortunately. Um, so I mean, as far as the heat goes, I like the movement and doing stuff. I love kayaking. I love, you know, hiking. I love being active. I love being out in nature. But nature does not love me. Fishing too. So I love being outside. I just don't like when it's 90 degrees and I have high humidity by me. It's two extremes. It's either super cold or super hot. Oh, girl, I carry an EpiPen with me everywhere. Where's my bag? In my bag, I have two EpiPens because you never know in case somebody needs one that's like dying of an allergy, or in case I get stung by a bee while helping somebody with my EpiPen. So you gotta be careful. Yeah, I don't think a lot of people like cold and snow. I only like snow around Christmas time. That's it. Yeah, but James is so expensive. If it wasn't so ridiculously expensive in California, I would go there for the weather. Because it's like the perfect weather all year round in San Diego. But given how expensive it is, it's worse than New York. But I definitely wouldn't mind coming to visit. That's crazy, Don. So if she's allergic to cold, does that mean like outside cold? Because how the hell does she accomplish that? That's crazy. Well, Tony, I'm glad you found me. And I'm glad you guys find me and because even if I just entertain you, well, at least I'm doing that. But there's always a way to figure stuff out with dentures, you know? There's always a way. Patience is everything. And I realize most people lack patience. But patience and figuring out, don't ever give up on your journey. Don't, because nothing good ever came easy. And I tell you guys that all the time. Nothing has ever come easy. So if you want your journey to go as well as mine, you got to fight for that. It's not easy because I do all my own work, which is why I did YouTube, because I know there had to have been other people on Medicaid that screwed and have to do everything themselves. Like my dentist does free adjustments, so I could do adjustments over there, but why the hell would I go all the way over there if I could just do it here immediately without waiting a week or two or a month? Being outside in winter does suck. Psychedelics, yeah, I wouldn't do that. I have too many people depend on me. Like, even when they tell me to do medical marijuana, I'll only do it at nighttime if I really struggle with insomnia. It doesn't help shit with pain. You know, they say the indica strand is for pain. Not my level. Not my level at all. But it does make me tired to relax my mind and shut it off. But I tell my doctor all the time, I don't like the feeling of being high. Because God forbid something happens, I need to have control. I can't be looped out and freaking whatever. So yeah, I would never do that stuff. Because I have so many people depend on me, you know? And like my doctor wants me to smoke weed all day. And I'm like, do you want me to just keep gaining weight, be a blimp, and not get anything done? Like, is that your goal in life? So yeah, I don't really take anything of that nature. Lyrica helps a great deal with my nerve pain. A great deal. When they did my EMG to see how bad my nerve pain was, it was off the fucking charts. My one doctor had the other doctor come in, and they even said in their 40 years or even 80 years combined career, they've never seen someone's EMG so severe. And like, and that was a long time ago. So yeah, it's gotten worse. But I'm on 600 milligrams. They just upped it, actually. 600 milligrams of Lyrica, which helps a lot. A freaking lot. I used to be at a point where I couldn't even hug my kids. It hurt so bad. Or like lift an arm. It would hurt so bad. So luckily Lyrica works out. Yeah, see, Victoria, my doctors, other people have brought that up. And doctors always tell me not to. And it's not even just a high factor. They said if you already have MS and you take a psychedelic, you have a bad trip, you have anything of that nature, you can actually cause more harm than good. So yeah, I would never do that. I already have enough problems. Oh, I've tried edibles. I have edibles over there. They don't do shit for me. And you guys gotta understand, I have medical marijuana license, so I actually get a pharmacist to make whatever I want done. So I have some pretty strong shit that don't touch my pain at all. And also too, a lot of people don't know this, like the sativa, whatever strand that is, that actually amps you up. So if you have anxiety, if you have, heart palpitations, you have a heart issue, there's warnings when you actually get medical marijuana. The pharmacist puts warnings that if you use that strand and you have a heart problem or you get heart palpitations or panic attacks, do not take that strand. If you want a relaxant, you want indica. Indica also helps with pain, insomnia, so forth. Tony, if you have a warranty on your denture, do not do any work on your denture without their permission. But if you have their permission or do not have a warranty, yes, you can put, depends what soft reline you're talking about, but you using actual reline it, um, then no. Do not put the actual reline it from Dentech on top of a dentist soft reline. It wouldn't chemically go well together. Denture fit you can do that with, but you can't do that with, those two. Donna, like I tell everybody, because so many people are like, oh, the side effects of Lyrica. I mean, for me, it made me dizzy. But the whole thing is always start out at a low dosage and work yourself up. Because any medication, you're going to have symptoms. You're putting a new chemistry inside your body that your body's not used to. And so many people think when they first start meds and they get side effects, they need to get off because they're allergic. You're not allergic. You're only allergic if your tongue swells, everything swells, you have an allergic reaction. But side effects are normal when you start any medication, whether it's birth control, pain meds, or nerve meds, or whatever it is. They all have side effects to it because your body chemistry has got to get used to it. So I always tell people, give it 2 to 3 weeks. Your side effects will go away the more you take it, and it's routined. Yeah, Margie, I actually did a video on gabapentin ways back, proving how dangerous it is. FDA is actually trying to make it as a narcotic because of the deaths and almost deaths. And my 80-year-old grandma was hospitalized trying to get off of it. But it can be dangerous, so be careful with that. But yeah, I would never be able to live without Lyric. I wouldn't be as far. I would not be doing denture stuff. The pain would be so excruciating. So yeah, Lyrica works amazing. Yeah, Victoria, you got to be careful with psychedelics because if you have a bad trip, you think you're flying, you're not going to live. It's very dangerous. It's one thing if you're in a hospital, but it's another thing when you're at home or you're by yourself or people are sleeping and you take it and bad things can happen. That's something I don't mess with. Well, I'm glad I'm starting to feel like a daughter to you. I wish like dentists or denturists or assistants would watch some of my videos and learn something. Because it keeps our people's dentures. Dentists and dentures should know to not adjust the trough of the denture. Never the inside of the denture where the gums are, because you're making it looser. You're widening it. Bad mistake. They do that all the time as an adjustment. I'm like, what's wrong with you? You're only supposed to do the denture wall. Like, sometimes it mind boggles me. Because if people are like, oh, my denture's loose. Oh, but I need this adjusted because I have pain. They're going to loosen it even more. And I'm like, Jesus. So sometimes I wish they'd watch my videos. Yeah, I tried gabapentin once many, many years ago. Migraines I got from it was horrible. And it was like, oh, nope. I had them immediately take me off. But yeah, shittiest side effects with that. It actually made my life worse. Wow, seriously, that sucks. Yeah, but Lyrica only works when you consistently take it. It's not a flare-up medication. That would be like prednisone and stuff like that. Lyrica, gabapentin, those meds are meant for long-term effects, for you to get the full effect of it. Yeah, I remember you telling me, James. I every time somebody tells me that they're on gabapentin, I'm like, please be careful. Please. I know so many people that had such a bad time when they tried to get off of it because they had really bad effects to it. We'll just say that. Organ issues and destroyed their kidneys. Kept giving them kidney stones or like mess up their gallbladder, liver. So just please be careful. And anytime you guys start any medication, no matter what it is, always start out at a low dosage so your body will have less side effects and you tolerate easier. So as you go up, it's easier on your body. Hey, Buck. Yeah, girl, I have neck surgery too, Gloria. Shit sucked. Exactly, Gloria. It really isn't to be taken lightly. Thanks, Buck. Yeah, I don't like it either, Donna. Not a fan. Yeah, be careful. I tell people all the time, get blood work done every 2 months when you're in gabapentin. Keep checking your shit. Like, do the CBC panel because it checks your liver stats, your kidney stats, stuff like that. Just to keep tabs on it, just to be safe. That, and it's highly addictive. It's not like a narcotic pain med like it is addictive level, but most nerve medications, they even use seizure meds as nerve medications. Like they tried that with me, which didn't work at all, but like my nerve pain is on a whole other level. And it sucks because I have muscle dystrophy in some spots too in my body. So I always, because I get all kinds of pains like bone pain and nerve pain and muscle pain and all this shit, that I'm just like, what pain is the worst? I don't know. Honestly, I would probably have to say nerve pain is probably definitely the worst pain. You're an alien. Well, good, because you regenerate blood every 2 weeks. You get a whole new pint up in you. So, I'm glad they wait the 2 weeks. Yeah, Margie, that sucks. Do they have you on medication for that? Because I know there's certain autoimmune suppressants that help with that. Oh, what medication was I reading? I was recently reading a medication that they were going to put me on. And it says it helps with a fatty liver too. I don't have, but I can't even remember the name. I'm on so many damn medications, guys. Yeah, nerve pain is no joke. It sucks. But because of MS, I also get the electrocution, um, where it literally feels like you're being electric shocked. It sucks. Ah, that's funny. You said that at the same time as me. Yeah, when I get the electric shocks, sometimes it goes from like the base of my head and it goes down like the whole left side of my body or the whole right side of my body. Um, so yeah, it's alarming. Like being electric shocked isn't always 100% painful, but it's shocking as hell. Like if I move my neck a certain way, I get electric shocked. If I do whatever, I get electric shocked. It's a pain in the ass. It really is. Like I can literally just toss in bed and electric shock. And I told my doctors like I'm getting sick and tired of being electrocuted. So wish they came out with meds to not let people be electrocuted anymore by their own body. That would be helpful. Yeah, I know. I saw that. And, we literally said it at the same freaking time. Yeah, fatty liver is very common. I don't know a whole lot about it. Like I know about liver stuff, but I don't know a whole lot about fatty liver because one of the things I don't have, knock on wood, let's keep it that way. Um, Now I'm just curious about it though. Now I want to know about it. You guys got to understand, I'm a very curious person. So if I don't know the answer to something, I always research the shit out of it until I do know the answer. That's just how I am. Buck, my second oldest sister, thought that she was being abducted by aliens many times. I don't speak to her and haven't spoken to her since I was a teenager. She's evil. Just saying. Hi, Frugal. Ratch. Sure, I'm gonna mess up your name, but hi, what's up? Yeah, like when I don't do my lives, it could be either one, I'm in the hospital, two, I totally forgot because it's happened. It does happen. I didn't know today. Freaking everybody else in my family reminded me. I'm like, oh, yeah, that's right. Today's Thursday. Sometimes the week goes so fast, I can't remember what day it is. Um, but yeah, nerve pain is when you can't hug your kids, you know you got to do something. So I've been struggling with nerve pain now for like, and I don't mean like mild nerve pain. I mean moderate to severe for probably about, how old am I? I'm going to be 36 in June. 9 years, roughly. And man, did it get bad quick. But I am very blessed to have Lyrica. Oh, hi, Rachel. But I am so glad for my primary. But my nerve pain has gotten worse a lot lately. So she upped it. I was doing one in the morning and one at night. It was 150 in the morning, 75 midday, 150 at night. I was doing that for years. And yeah, no, it's gotten a hell of a lot worse now. So bad my spine pain. Spine pain sucks. Um so now it's 150 in the morning, 150 in the afternoon, and 300 at night when I go to bed. Hey Barbara. Cece. Yes, you did finally catch it. Everybody always says that. Finally caught your freaking lie. Yeah, you did. My doctors check my blood once a month. It's annoying because I only have one good vein and it's scar tissue the fuck up. So, like, I have one good vein in my left arm. They can go searching all they want all over my body. Like, can we check Chris? Sure. I'm never going to change your minds and go to the other one, but okay. And there's only one person that takes my blood well, and that's in my normal doctor's office. Everybody else sucks at doing it, but she, you can't even feel you even got it even done. It's awesome. But yeah, I have one good vein. It's just my veins are always flat. It's annoying. I can drink all the water in the world, still don't keep my veins good. Good luck, Bar. Definitely keep me posted. You can private message me anytime and keep me posted. Oh, you know what I heard? I should tell you guys so you guys can look into it. A few months back, I heard the Mayo Clinic, for one of the breast cancers, they found a cure for it. I thought that was pretty damn cool. I actually think it was like 8 months ago ish, end of summer. So the Mayo Clinic down south, they found a cure for one of them, and I was like, dude, finally somebody found a cure for one of the cancers. But there's so many different types of breast cancer. You can have too much estrogen, and it can be caused by that. It's just so much shit can cause breast cancer nowadays. See, Margie, I used to take Cymbalta. It did help with pain, I give it that. But it made me zombified. For well over a month and a half I was on it. I tried so hard to just hope it would get better, and it never did. So they ended up taking me off of Cymbalta and was trying other shit. But Cymbalta does work for pain. It's a depression medication, but it does help with pain. Now, here's the tricky part. If you're in a good mental space and you're not depressed and you go on a depression med for like a pain of some kind or something else you're using for, um, you can actually cause yourself to be depressed. So be careful what you put in your body. Be careful. Hi, Natalie. Hey, Alaska. Just checking the time, guys. All right, guys. I gotta head back out. Yeah, Joey, I was just saying that I have a medical marijuana license. It's actually open, where I can get as much as I want, whatever I want, whatever prescription I want to add. amount of, like, say if I do 20 milligrams of THC, nope, of THC, and do like 20 of CBD, I could do whatever I want. It's just I don't want to be high. And CBD, guys, I'm sorry, I don't care who says it, it doesn't work. It doesn't. I've been on the highest dosages, and it doesn't help for my autoimmune shit. So that's why they give me medical marijuana, so I could do THC because it works with the brain, and the indica strand helps with pain. But I want to stay aware. You know what I mean? But I love you guys. I hope you guys have a good night. And if you ever need me, just private message me, guys. Love you guys. Later.